Hello, hello, it's June Olson with Junebug Creations. Whew, I was using the computer. Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you live from Whitefish, Montana. And today I want to talk a little bit more about the kits. I want to show you the paper pumpkin kit, okay? And that is our monthly subscription kit that comes to your mailbox, and it's still all inclusive. So all you have to do is find those pair of scissors. Just like all the other kits, it's all inclusive. Everything comes in the kit. So I want to show you one of them. All right, let's go ahead and switch cameras here. This was May's paper pumpkin kit. Sometimes it comes in a special looking box like this, and other times it comes in a box. The rest of the time it comes in a box that looks like this. So this was last month's, and the reason I'm showing you last month's is because one, it was a special box and it was super cool, but also because not just the 3 cards that we made, but I want to show you that sometimes they have add-ons. All right, and this one happened to have an add-on, and when you are a subscriber to Paper Pumpkin, you can get past kits. You can order past kits, or you can order refills for your kits. So if you use up everything that's in the kit and you're like, oh, but I really love this one, I really want more of it, then you can order refills for it, which is everything that's consumable. So not the ink, not the stamps, okay, all the paper, all the bling, everything, and the adhesive, everything that's consumable or use-upable. Is that a word, use-upable? I don't know. I'm going to use it today. So if you've used everything in the kit and you want to extend it, some kits you can buy card bases, but only if you're a subscriber. Other kits you can get the refills. Some of them you can buy the whole new kit. Like say you really liked it and you thought, oh man, my mom would love this kit. You can buy a whole kit, but you can only do that if you are a current subscriber, because when you click on any of those things in my store, in my online store, it's going to ask for your email address. So make sure you use the one that you use for your Paper Pumpkin subscription. So you can get add-ons. All right, and this was a whole package of card bases that you could then use more stuff, maybe get a little bit of white paper to do your sentiments, but you could keep making cards. Sometimes there's some extra stuff in the card, so this one was really cool. I haven't looked to see if they have extras of these. So this was one of my alternates. So I do Paper Pumpkin Playdate every Wednesday morning at 9:30, and I do the first week that we get the kits, I do the cards as they are designed, and then after that I do alternate cards. So here is one of the alternates that I did with the card. I just turned it around like this. All right, this was one of the cards in the kit. This was another one in the kit. Look at these awesome envelopes even. They're all decorated and gorgeous. And then what I do typically is I go through and I put my ingredients into the envelopes, everything that goes, because remember we have the no fail instructions just like with the other ones, and right here it tells you what ingredients go with which card. So what I do is I go ahead and I just lost my train of thought. I put all the ingredients together, and then I see what do I have left over. So I have some adhesive, but then I had some extra, well, this one went to the other one. So then I have some extra sentiment pieces, and then I keep these for making those extensions, those extended cards. So here were some sentiment pieces, and then of course you have the stamps. So then when you're making other cards, you know, like doing some of these with, where is it? Where are they? Here they are. With these added bases, then you have a few extra sentiments that you can use. And then there's almost always extra twine. If they give you twine, you never use all of it. There's always extra twine, and there's often extra bling if they give you bling. So this was the May kit. Let me show you this month's kit. Just gonna set this aside. This month's kit is the Welcome In, and this kit then has the photopolymer stamps just like all the other kits. It comes with a block, with a brick, block, not brick, with a block, your very first subscription kit very first kit that you get, you'll get a block. You don't get them every single time. Whereas when you order the regular kits, the Stampin' Up! Kit collection kits, you get a block in every kit that is a stamping kit. If it's not a stamping kit, then you don't have a block in there. So this one, we were just doing the cards this morning. So this one was these cards. And so if there's refills on this, or if there are full kits on this, you can get them if you are a current subscriber. So I highly recommend it. So these were the 3 cards that were designed for this month's kit, which is called Welcome In. It coordinates, I've got all my papers over here, it coordinates with the countryside corners, which has an embossing folder, this stamp, it has dies to cut out each section of this stamp, and it has coordinating DSP. And then the add-on this month was dies for cutting out the stamp from this. Okay, so it would cut out this, it would cut out the flower, and then it would give you a little extra leaf. I have not gotten mine in, and I can't remember if I ordered this or not, but I did order this coordinating set of paper and stamps. All right, and then this morning, the alternate card that we made was just kind of spiffing up this card. So this was the card as designed, and this is what we did today. We just did some coloring with our blending brush. You can always go to Junebug Creations 29 here on Facebook, and you'll see the live where I showed how to make this. So we did some embossing folders with it. We did some blending with the blending brush to create that background, and it's just stepped it up and added some color. So those are some things that you can do. You can add in other things, and then you can get the add-on stuff. But what I wanted to show you, another thing, is if you are left with, so here is a completed kit. This one is the Sentimental Rose kit. It comes with 9 cards and a little acetate gift box that you can then give away. So say you are done with this. Let me see, what do we have left over? I haven't even finished all the cards. So here is the stamp set. This is one of the prettiest roses I have ever used. But I have a few extra pieces. You can see here. I have a few extra pieces from my cards. I can't pick that up. So here's some extra pieces, and then again some extra twine. And so what I've done in the past, these are no longer available, these card bases, but you can just buy plain card bases and you can spruce them up by using the stamps. You might get some other colors. If you have some other kits, you'll already have some other colors that you can mix and match. You can mix and match the stamp sets. You can mix and match the inks. You can just pull them all together. So once you have an empty box, you could keep all your inks and all your stamps in the box, and that way you've got them all together, and then all you have to do is get a package of note cards. Okay, and so then the note cards, there's 20 note cards and envelopes in here, and there'll be a post coming, I think it was after this, maybe it was before this, I can't remember now. There's a post which will show you a bunch of different cards and envelopes that you could order. You can get these. There's also this one where it's 2 sizes. Now these are too small to mail when you fold them down into, one of them folds somewhere. When you fold it down, this one is too small to mail. So this would be something you would give maybe with a gift and create a birthday card and give it with a gift. So this would be just a little gift card. This one is a little bit larger than your regular size, but you can still mail it with a first class stamp. But so you can use these as well to create cards. And then we have these craft ones, and it also comes with a little box that I used for something else, but these are little cards. Now these note cards and these note cards, they are mailable, okay? So you can mail these, and then you'll be able to send them out and create them. So if you don't like all this white, if this makes you nervous, you could do this instead, all right? So that's one way to extend your kits, because you've got all the inks, you've got all the stamps. You can just mix them all up, use all the extra supplies. What I need to do is create a box where I have all those extra things in there so that it's easier to show you, so you can really grasp what I'm saying. So then here were some, that's not some extra cards. Where are the extra cards that I made? I don't know where they are. So I took some note cards. Well, let's just do that. I took some note cards, so we'll take a note card. And let's grab some paper. All right. Now this kit came with a gray stamp set, ink pad. But let's say that we had one of the other kits, and one of the other kits has the Calypso Coral. So we're going to go ahead and use Calypso Coral to create this rose. It's a beautiful rose. Just wait till you see it. You'll just be like, oh my gosh, I need that kit. This rose is stunning. It is one of my all-time favorites. All right, so you're going to tap it. Now, if you have the little ink spot, you're going to take the ink spot and you're going to tap it on this. All right, instead of tapping it like this, you're going to tap this on here to cover that with ink. I have the larger ink pad, so I'm doing that. We have our card. It's going to fold in half like this. You might want to get a bone folder just to help crease your cards so that they lay flatter than being wide open. And I usually crease them on both sides to help with that, because then it lays flatter. All right, and then ink that one more time. Then I'm going to stamp it here like that. Look at that rose. Oh my gosh, absolutely gorgeous rose. And I'm not putting it necessarily all on there, and I want to turn it so that it's not always going in the same direction. And I want to just kind of cover this like that. Ooh, almost dropped it. That would have been bad. You don't want to drop your stamp when it's inked on your card, because that just makes a big old mess. And so then I have this, and then I have this little banner that I could choose. And then when you get a supply of kits and you have all these little leftovers, I think I really am going to create a box where it's just all my little leftovers from paper pumpkins and from card kits, and that way I can show you what you can do. So then you can just grab some things out of there. I have this, so I want to use that. And then let's see, do I have another sentiment piece? I have another sentiment piece here. And then let's see, what do we have? We have Mother's Day. How about a thank you? That will work. Bring that in. I'm going to go ahead and stamp. This time I think I'm going to stamp that in the gray that came with the kit. So we had a basic gray. I like to do my sentiments darker, so sometimes I'll just use black. So you could get yourself a Memento Tuxedo black, and then you'll just always have black no matter what color comes in your kits. And you can really build quite the stash of inks, ink colors, by just buying the kits. And then all you have to do, if they start getting a little dry, like I said yesterday, all you have to do is get an ink refill, and then you can make them moist again and just keep using them. You don't ever have to buy these unless there's a color you're not getting in the kits that you want. All right, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this around here a couple times. Whoop. Give me enough room to tie a bow, so I'll do this that way. Take my ribbon scissors, cut it off, and then just tie a little bow. It's gonna be really little. I didn't give myself a whole lot of room. Let's see if I can tie this little bow on screen live. All right. having some troubles here. So if you're watching this on a replay, make sure you hit replay, please. I love knowing that, although I can see that there are a few people on right now, but I'm not seeing anybody commenting. So if you like this rose, comment rose, because I just really, truly love that rose. I made that too small, so I'm going to do it, match that up a little better. Here we go. Here we go. There. Now I've got a little bit more to work with. Instead of wrapping it around so many times, we'll just make it so that it's easier to tie a bow. Twine is not always easy to tie a bow, just because it's not stiff. I am really struggling with this morning. Maybe if I turn on my light, I'll be able to see it better. And then maybe I'll be able to determine which one is which. There we go. See, I just needed a little bit of light. All right. So then we have this, and we'll put our little thank you right there. Oh, did I smudge it? I think I smudged it a little. We'll hide that with a little bit of bling. All right, so then we'll put that right there. We'll use some dimensionals, because you always have leftover dimensionals. Always, always. They give you so many dimensionals. You always have some leftover ones. So we will put that there, like that. And we'll just stick that right there. There's our little white bow. And then I'm going to put some glue on the back of this. And you can either use some Stampin' Seal, or you can use the glue dots that they give you, or you can get yourself a little bit of glue, like that. All right, so I have a little bit of a smudge. I must have done that with my finger. So there was some bling in here. I obviously took it. Nope, here's some right there. Look at that. All right, so then another great tool for helping with this is your take your pick tool. And then these, because they're so flat, it just works better. So I'm going to use the green ones to just add a little bit of color to this. All right. And I want to hide that smudge. That's too big. I'm going to do this over here. Like that. And then I'm going to put this one right there. All right. So that's a quick and easy card, and all you did was use other colors that you had from other kits, use the leftovers from other kits, and put together a card. All you had to do was buy one package, and it's $8 for 20 note cards and envelopes in it. So really a good deal, and you can keep going with your kits and keep making the cards that you need and want in your stash. So that's it for me today. This card will be in the pile of what you can win. Remember, the more you comment, the more points you can earn. Every 5 comments equals 1 entry point. Screenshots are 1 entry point. And we are almost done. We have the rest of today and we have tomorrow. So I'll be back here tomorrow with a live about you know what? I don't know what I'm doing live. Apparently I was supposed to do this one tomorrow. I didn't read my notes well. I wrote it twice. So I'm not going to do the same thing tomorrow. We'll see what we're doing tomorrow. We'll do something fun, that's for sure. So have a great rest of your day, everybody. Make sure you place your order before Friday so you get in on that big drawing, okay? I'll talk to y'all then. Bye-bye.